G'day guys and girls and welcome back to our little channel. Goodies, beer reviews. And look what I've got today. Something Aussie, something Australian, something Australian. Cooper's. So Cooper's Brewing, one of the last Australian breweries, apart from all the independent ones around here that some of them are going arse up. And I was even talking to someone the other day from a brewery and he said, times are tough, like trying to get people in. It's like, I think the breweries have got to go, you go there when you're travelling, you have some beers, you get some takeaways, and then you're never seen again. So a brewery's also got to cater for the local people too, I think. They've got to keep things interesting and fun and, you know, it sounds easy, doesn't it? Shit. Make the taxes and all, I think, fucking kills them. Cooper's, look, I don't think I've done this, Pacific Pale Ale. 375ml can, which is Cooper's always do. Their oranges, their mid, their purples, their XBA. The green is the old school. And the red, I think it's the ale, is it? Green's like the pale ale, I thought. But this is a pale ale. And they're always unfiltered, the beers. They tell you to roll them and tip them as we do. But we always do that here on the channel to get the goodness up. Bit of a spiel on the back, but more importantly down the bottom, the ingredients. You can have a quick look at that. Probably can't see much, but I'll have a quick go through it with you. This is all I can afford at the moment for a review. Fucking big few weeks here. Cooper's Pale Malt, Melbourne Galaxy hops, and gently roll can. A bit of a spiel up the top, but yeah, look, you know, blah, blah, blah. 1.2 standard drinks, 4.2% ABV, drink-wise recycling, and the little pregnancy warning laying down. I don't mind Cooper's Green. I got a 6-pack the other day for $17. Oh, good for, foamy. Good firm crack on the can, look at that. Definitely a boy. Definitely a boy. Into the Sanctus glass. I just recently watched Gez do a review on Sanctus. I had the big wild can. Is it the Californication? The West Coast IPA, maybe. I'll tell you, mate, the California. I went down there the other day and had a few beers, and the Californication was off tap. That's the 6%. I think West Coast, but it's a bit hazy, and it's nice, bloody good. But they have the Pretty Boy Tropical Pale Ale, which I reviewed on the channel here, which was nice. On tap, it's pretty good. Good looking beer. Foamy head, very foamy head. Cloudy as expected from Cooper's. Minor kadunks in the bottom of the glass, or sediment. And yes, for those OCD people, I'm nearly pouring the whole can into the glass. I don't want to trigger anyone. Yeah, big day tomorrow, so I'm going to have a couple of beers. I've got a job interview tomorrow. Oh, I wonder if people are normal still. Let's have a sniff. Very foamy head, though. Very foamy head. It smells like what you would wash your dishes in. I'm not joking, like a frothy, foamy, dishwashery, soapy, sudsy smell. Floury, bit earthy. I don't know. Not much there. It smells like Cooper's, which is generally just unfiltered Aussie beers. And there's nothing wrong with that. Gumball R1, I've said before, I think he loves a Cooper's Green when I was with him. Yeah. It's depressing. I'm depressed. I had a Hop Fiction before and a Bolter Easy Hazy and a yarn to someone. And then I opened this This was, look, I think, to be honest, $16 or $17 for a 6-pack at 375 ml. You can't really complain. It's just cheap, or not cheap, Aussie beer. If you're from another country and you come to Australia and you see Coopers on tap, try it, because it is a big, or one of our last Aussie big brewers. Pardon me. So try it. Cooper's Green on tap, it's all right. I mean, I don't know, sometimes I take a Resch's or a Byron Bay over it. But it's a good Aussie, they're good Aussie beers. And they're still dirty, but you know what they are? They're like their home brew kits. They're a bit rough and they need tarting up a bit, but they keep them at a sensible price and they appeal the masses, I think. So I've got to be up early in the morning, heading downtown. I've got to drive about 50 k's tomorrow, 55 k's. And I'll tell you one thing. If I jag this job, and it's like it's not needing, it's wanting. And when I say, well, it's a bit of both, but you don't tell your whole life on YouTube, but it's good. Working is sometimes, I think, good for the mind too, or doing stuff and keeping busy. When you wake up and you lose that purpose, it's the thing that really stings you, is purpose. Teenager's cooking a steak inside, and I'll tell you what, it smells bloody good. A little bit of rump he got. Well, he got, yeah. I think he's jagging a job at the gym too. Everyone goes through a few tough times, and mate, levels to the game, isn't it? Your 20s, your 30s, I've spoken about it before. You can hear the frogs everywhere too. We've had some rain up here on the north coast, and it rained heavy up here. And we had the show, which I didn't go to, and the Grafton show, I think, is on today and yesterday. Today is Sunday. Lazy Sunday. Coopers, why wouldn't you? Yeah. Look, if you see it, give it a crack. I buy them when they're on special, to be honest, Coopers. I wouldn't buy a carton of Coopers. I'd rather buy a carton of new. And that's, or whatever's on special. Carlton Dry is probably my go-to one that I get when it's on special. That, and there's a few. Remember the old Holston, when Holston used to be in? But they were bottles too, 330ml, but geez, they were a good drop, Holston. Geez, I sunk a fair few of them when I was young. I wish I recycled, I would have probably had a home loan. But, big day tomorrow. A good day, but a big day. And, I've got a bit of an ensemble to wear. Throw a tie on, I can look the part. And I'll tell you one thing though, where I did stop in, and I'll leave it at that because you probably don't want to listen to me dribble. But stopped in at the Grafton District Services Club. I haven't been there since about 2018. So what's that like? Spark sick, I shouldn't swear. 6 years. It's bullshit when you think 2018 was just yesterday. I'm telling you guys and girls with kids, blink your eye and they're grown up. Went to the GDSC and had a meal with the missus, and it was okay. Yeah, the chicken wings, I got chicken wings. And they were with like this sweet, sticky sauce, but it was very sweet. And the problem was you had the wings there, and there was a nice salad that had a dressing on it, but all the sauce from the wings went into the salad, and it made the salad like a soupy, sticky, sweety mess. And I don't know about you guys and girls, but chicken wings, when you get them whole with the 3-piece, like you get the little drumette, the wing, and the little winkle ding on the tip on the end. I'm sorry to all the fucking vegans and people who don't eat animals. Apologise. But, break it up, like have it broken. I think when it's served, it's so much easier to manage, and when they come out piping hot, you're hungry, and you've got to rip apart this wing like some cannibal, which you are, and you got sauce all over it, and it's hot, and you burn your fingers, and not the biggest gripe in the world, is it? And I'll tell you, they had pretty good flavour, but very sweet. And the missus had, fan of the fisherman's basket. Everywhere we go, I think she likes a fisherman's basket or fish and chips, which is okay. I like a fish and chips. But I like fish and chips like at a good old school fish and chips restaurant. Remember those old school ones like, you'd go, back in the day when my nan was alive, God rest her soul. I don't know if she's a good or bad person, to be honest. I'm trying to figure out a lot of stuff in my past. Yeah, it's better as it goes on. But it doesn't taste much different to the green can, though. But yeah, going back to my nan, she loved a fish and chips. And God forbid you got a potato scallop or anything different. She'd go to the one place, which was the local fish and chip shop in Charing Cross in Randwick. Waverley. Oh, fucking dumb. I went to get a fly. The one, and it was in Charing Cross, and it was a seafood joint, and I think some Greek people owned it. They were the best people that cook fish. Oh, you can't say that, but they were. Greek, Turkish, some of the immigrants that came here in those years, the 50s, 60s after the war, and they started their own food businesses, and they were the goats of food. I can tell you one about the Iraq War, and this is about 94, 95, and there was a Lebanese restaurant. This bloke escaped. He was legit here, like legit fucking citizen. But he had this Lebanese restaurant, and the food was just gastronomical. It was just every bite, every dip, and would bring out olives and chilies and peppers. And even if you don't like peppers or that sort of stuff, you ate them and learned to like them because they were just so good. Good Lebanese restaurant. But yeah, you lose track sometimes, don't you? But yeah, that fish and chip shop was in Charing Cross, which they'd call Waverley. It was just down the road from Waverley Post Office and the monument there and Bronte Road. And there was an old dodgy hot dog joint there too. Harry's Hot Dogs? No, it was Harry's. No, it's Harry's Cafe de Wheels. I remember it, but anyway, I won't go on too much. I'll leave this video as this. I've already rammed up. Oh, shit. But I'll tell you this, the fish and chips you used to get, they were the chunky chips. They were hand-cut potatoes, hand-cut chips. They'd be good at it, or the people, they'd chop them up, and they just, you had to have vinegar back in the day. People don't have vinegar with their chips much anymore. It's all chicken salt now, which Americans have taken on. It's more Aussie to have chicken salt, I think. I like them seasoned well, but you know what? I'm back into a bit of vinegar. The local pub here, they got chips, and I drown them in vinegar now. Isn't it weird how your taste just goes around? And your videos are just full of shit and a beer. Anyways, but it was wrapped up in paper. There's about 4 trees around it. And no, actually it was newspapers, remember? It's fucking, no one cared. A bit of ink in your food or give me a break. Anyways, I'll leave it at that. Love each other, take it a bit kind to each other, but fish and chips, now I feel like a good fish and chips. Not many around here where I am. I tell you, there's one in Grafton and it's called Mako Blue, I think. Mako Blue. South Grafton. Near Macca's. Have a Google of it. Bloody beautiful. I'll see you at the next one. Cooper's. Give it a trot, but I prefer this actually over the green. I'll leave it at that. I'll see you at the next one.